are faded, and the smoke is in the air. And there's a lonesome kind of magic in every folding chair. I step out from the shadows with my Gibson in my hand, to stand upon the timber of this dusty promised land. My boots have left their markings on these old and weary boards. Beneath a million verses and a billion minor chords, you can hear the hollow echo every time I take a step. A rhythm born of whiskey and the promises I've kept. Oh, there's something about the feeling of boots on a wooden stage, like a bird that's finally found the key to an iron-colored cage. The floor starts vibrating to the heartbeat of the song, and for 3 minutes of glory, I finally feel like I belong. It's a long way to the rhyming, it's a short way to the bar, but I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, underneath this neon star. Oh, there's something about the feeling of boots on a wooden stage, like a bird that's finally found the key to an iron-colored cage. The floor starts vibrating to the heartbeat of the song, and for 3 minutes of glory, I finally feel like I belong. Yeah, just listen to that floor talk. One more song before we go. Wood is cool beneath my bare feet. We pulled a heavy wool across our knees. I feel the weight of your head on me. It is the only anchor I will ever need. Look at the great depth across the sky. Every point of light is a year we stay alive, resting in the peace of the tall grass, holding on to the life we built together. A lone owl calls from the cedar trees. His voice carries through the heavy summer air. You do not have to say a single word. The way you breathe tells me we are home. Look at the great depth across the sky. Every point of light is a year we stay alive, resting in the peace of the tall grass, holding on to the life we built together. The world is moving much too fast out there, but here on the edge of the dark, we have found a place to simply stay. Forever starts with this very moment. Look at the great depth across the sky. Every point of light is a year we stay alive, resting in the peace of the tall grass, holding on to the life we built together. Just you and me on the back porch, watching the stars stay right where they are. We are safe in the deep of the night. Safe in the night. Timber groans beneath our slow steps, floating through motes of silver dust. Heavy clouds hang low above the roof. The scent of dry grass fills the room. I lead you across the uneven floor, like the very first time we moved as one. You are the rain falling on the dust, bringing life to the parts of me grown cold. The spark is burning steady in the dark. I find my way back to your heart. Every time you pull me close, it feels like the first time again. The wind is picking up outside the walls, but here I only feel your gentle breath. Your hands are rough, but your touch is kind. We have walked 1,000 miles of road to stand right here in this simple place and find the fire hasn't lost its flame. You are the rain falling on the dust, bringing life to the parts of me grown cold. The spark is burning steady in the dark. I find my way back to your heart. Every time you pull me close, it feels like the first time again. seasons change and the years go by, the earth gets thirsty for a heavy pour. I never have to look very far to find the shelter that I need, shelter that I need. You are the only one I see. You are the rain falling on the dust, bringing life to the parts of me grown cold. Just you and me in the barn, swaying while the world goes by, the first time again. The sky's been crying buckets for 3 days and 3 nights, and the thunder's been a-shaking all the dusty porchway lights. I walked down to the bottom where the willow trees reside to find the little willow creek had swollen up with pride. She swallowed up the pasture and she's reached the garden gate, a chocolate-colored river with a heavy hand of fate. I've stacked the sandbags high now with a back that's bent and sore, watching all that muddy water knocking at my kitchen door. Oh, the creek is rising steady and the rain is falling down, trying hard to wash away this little dusty town. But we're built on solid spirit and a heart of hickory wood. We'll still be standing here tomorrow, just like our daddy stood. Taking fences and it's taking old debris, but it can't take the soul away from a country man like me. Oh, the creek is rising steady and the rain is falling down, trying hard to wash away this little dusty town. We're built on solid spirit and a heart of hickory wood. We'll still be standing here tomorrow, just like our daddy stood. Yeah, the water's getting higher, but we're still holding on. It's hanging on a cedar post inside the darkened barn. wrapped in spider webs and dust and a bit of woolen yarn. The stirrups are swinging to a ghost wind through the wall, reminding me of canyons where the summer shadows fall. The leather's cracked and hardened like the skin upon my face, from 1,000 miles of riding in a long and lonely race. I can almost feel the power of the stallion neath the seat, and the smell of sage and clover, and the desert's rising heat. It's just a dusty saddle from a time that's passed us by, underneath the heavy ceiling of a wide Montana sky. No more riding for the brand, and no more chasing down the rain. Just a relic of the glory and a witness to the pain. I ran my hand across the horn, and I closed my weary eyes. For a moment I was 20, under blue and open skies. It's just a dusty saddle from a time that's passed us by, underneath the heavy ceiling of a wide Montana sky. No more riding for the brand, and no more chasing down the rain. Just a relic of the glory and a witness to the pain. Yeah, just let it hang there. The trail has reached its end. It's hanging by the doorway in a frame of walnut wood, watching over shadows where a happy family stood. But the pendulum is resting like a heart that's lost its beat, and the silence in the kitchen is a cold and bitter treat. The hands are fixed and steady at 4:15. The very hour your taxi pulled away from my front door. I've got a key to wind it, sitting right there on the shelf, but I can't find the courage, even within my own self. It's a silent wall clock, counting out the nevermore, in a house where love don't live, don't visit anymore. Time is just a stranger that I don't care to meet, since the rhythm of our living turned to dust upon the street. People say that life goes on, and the world keeps spinning round, but my world is just a statue that is buried in the ground. It's a silent wall clock, counting out the nevermore, in a house where love don't live and don't visit anymore. Time is just a stranger that I don't care to meet, since the rhythm of our living turned to dust upon the street. Yeah, it's always 1:15, and it's always gonna be. Moonlight hits the kitchen tiles, the sink has a slow, steady drip. You're standing there in my old shirt. You're standing there in my old shirt. Hair still damp from the shower. We don't need a band or a crowd. This is where the world stops turning, right here on this worn out floor. Everything I'll ever need, held tight within these four walls, just a slow dance in the dark with the one who keeps me whole. The truck is cooling in the drive. The week was long and full of noise, but the pressure fades away right now. But the pressure fades away right now. Fades away. When I feel your hand in mine, we're swaying to a silent song. This is where the world stops turning, right here on this worn out floor. Everything I'll ever need, held tight within these four walls, just a slow dance in the dark the one who keeps me whole. The wind is pushing at the door, but it can't get inside tonight. Let the stars do all the talking, while I hold on to your heart. This is where the world stops turning, right here on this worn out floor. Everything I'll ever need, held tight within these four walls, just a slow dance in the dark, with the one who keeps me whole. Just a quiet dance, home at last. Right here with you.
They're hanging on a rusty nail inside the garage door, scuffed and bruised and faded from the battles of before. They smell of sweat and winter and a little bit of pride from the nights I stood my ground with nothing else inside. My knuckles aren't as steady, and my breath is getting short, and I've long since left the canvas of that smoky local court. But I look at them and wonder at the man I used to be, when the world was just a shadow and the prize was all I'd see. Oh, they're hanging by the laces, but they're still holding tight to the memory of the struggle and the ghost of every fight. You can't win 'em all, son. That's what the graybeards say. But you've gotta keep on swinging till the ending of the day. it's caught me on the chin. But I've always found the spirit to just get back up again. Oh, they're hanging by the laces, but they're still holding tight to the memory of the struggle and the ghost of every fight. You can't win 'em all, son. That's what the graybeards say. But you've gotta keep on swinging till the ending of the day. Yeah, just let 'em hang there. I've done my rounds.
The sun slants across the pine floorboards, cutting through the dust motes that dance in the quiet air. I watch the way the light hits the chip blue rim of your mug while the kettle sighs on the stove. It is a simple geography of steam and linen and the weight of your hand resting near the marmalade jar. You are reading the Sunday paper, ink staining your thumb slightly, while the clock on the mantle marks a rhythm we do not have to follow. I see the silver in your hair like a mineral vein in granite, unchanging and solid. We do not need the mountain or the coastal highway today, when the world is contained within these four ochre walls. Outside the window a jay lands on the frost-bitten fence, tilted toward the pale sky. Everything moves so fast, except for this kitchen, where the porcelain stays warm and the minutes stretch like a cat in the heat. Stretch like a cat, stay warm. I used to think that love was a storm or a distant port, something to be chased or survived. But it is actually this: the shared silence of breakfast, a toasted bread, and the way you look at me without needing to say a word. It is the anchor of the ordinary, holding us steady in the middle of the morning. Just the steam rising, just the light falling. Everything we need is here on this quiet street. Stay a little longer, the day can wait. It can wait until the sun moves on from from our kitchen floor, from our floor.
The refrigerator vibrates in the corner. Linoleum is cold to my heels. I'm reaching for the tin upon the counter. Setting two heavy chairs at the tables. Yellow light spills across the dusty floor. We don't need to say a single word, just the clock ticking on the wall. I don't need a map to find my way, or a porch light burning through the rain. My heart slows down when I'm with you. I am home right where I stand, right where I stand. You're wearing that robe with frayed sleeves, the one you've owned for 20 years. We're splitting a slice of apple pie, sugar and salt on a chip plate, sugar and salt on a chip plate. Your hand is steady when it touches mine. The world outside can stay out there, leave it all out there. I don't need a map to find my way, or a porch light burning through the rain. My heart slows down when I'm with you. I am home right where I stand, right where I stand. The wind is scratching at the siding, trying to find a crack to crawl inside. But the walls we built are made of iron, and the roof is held by grace. We are anchored in the deep, underneath this kitchen roof. I don't need a map to find my way, or a porch light burning through the rain. My heart slows down when I'm with you. I am home right where I stand, right where I stand. Sharing a fork in the dark, sharing a fork, just you and me. Safe in the kitchen, safe in your arms. Always home, always home, right where I stand.